What is up, YouTube? SG5 here again, and today we have the GOAT of my team tournament, Jomar Varela from Pacers Gaming. He's the winner of $250,000. And what's up, bro? What's going on?
Everything good, man. I just finished practice with the squad, rocking the Pacers gaming gear. Happy to be here with you, man, doing this content. Grateful. I know you one of the best content creators out there for 2K, so happy to collab and ready to get this going.
Awesome, I appreciate that, bro. So, quick question. First question: how does it feel to like that last second when you knew you got $250,000? I know that's a lot of freaking money, no matter what you do. How does that feel? Just tell me about that.
Man, to be honest, I went kind of blank for a second. I won, and I just sat there. I was like, wow, like this is really happening. I couldn't believe it. It was emotions were running through. Like people look at me and they say, "Man, in the video you seem so calm. You weren't happy or whatever." But my heart was just racing. I was thinking about everything at the same time, and I just wanted to congratulate the opponent. Make sure I was respectful towards my opponent, and then I went towards my brother who was there trying to get that Puerto Rican flag, which is really
Oh hell
important to
yeah!
me. Proud to be where I'm from, and I was super happy, man. Super happy that all the sacrifice and all the time that putting came through for me, and I felt blessed and just happy and thankful, man. So yeah, definitely a unique moment that I will never forget.
That's awesome, bro. So tell me, you're from Puerto Rico, born and raised, or were you born in the States?
Nah, I'm born and raised in Puerto Rico, man, from Mayagüez,
Mayagüez.
West
Okay,
Coast. Yes, from the West Coast, and born and raised there. Lived there my whole life, and just recently, when the league NBA 2K League started, that's when I moved to the States to work in Portland and now Indiana. But I'm born and raised all my life in Puerto Rico, man.
got you, bro. Okay, so you're from Mayagüez. That means you're from the same town as JJ Barea, right?
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
that's my
you're
boy
from
right there.
Mayagüez,
That's
so
my
yeah.
favorite player, bro.
This is JJ Barrera from the Dallas Mavericks, and you're gonna love this video from my boy, Cheeto Gohan 5. Puerto Rico represent.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
awesome. That is awesome. Okay, so about that tournament, tell me, like, we've all seen that last play. We've all seen the last play. I'm gonna show a clip of it here for a second, but tell me what was going through your mind on that, specifically on that last play.
Yeah, basically, I remember. I think it was he made like quick run, like at the end of that in that third game, he made like a run.
Right.
He hit a pull up. I think if I'm not mistaken with T Mac on that left corner. I think it was like a 5 point game. It was really close, and at the end I just wanted to slow it down. I felt like if I slow it down enough, even though my offensive rhythm wasn't there,
Mhm.
I just played the percentages. But I mean, that last play specifically, I remember looking at Larry Bird in the corner.
Larry Legend comes through yet again. This time for the game-clinching three ball.
Bird, nothing but nylon.
What a finish. Jomar gets the W.
Jomar is your tournament winner.
And takes home the $250,000 in the My Team Unlimited Championship.
They did it.
What a response to the pressure. And it quite literally all paid off.
I was like, okay, I'm gonna run a quick pick and roll. And I'm looking at the defender. If it helps, I'm dotting the corner. If it doesn't help, then I'm working my normal pick and roll with Lillard and Porzingis. And he just moved just a little bit, just a
Just
little
that
bit.
inch, just that
You
inch.
can't
Yeah.
take that sliver up. Yeah, you can't move. As soon as he moved, I just gave it to Larry Bird and I greened it. And after that, I knew it was, basically just no threes and that's it. And that was game. So, yeah, I was just looking at Bird. Like everybody knows that my favorite card in the game, and it came through for me. So, went at him and he came through for me again.
That's awesome. That's insane. So, question: do you use have you tried Opal Larry Bird after that one came out?
Yeah, yeah. So one of my guys that I started streaming, one of my guys, Andrea Lee, he DM'd me and he told me like, listen, I got some cards. Do you want to try out? So I didn't have any cards. I just basically didn't play my team after finishing that tournament. And yeah, I had a chance to use his account and use all these new opals that are in the game. T Mac, D Wade, Larry Bird. So yeah, I used it. I mean, it's basically Larry Bird on steroids. It's the same thing, bro.
So,
But it's definitely a glitchy card and some card a card that I think everybody should have on their team.
most definitely, it is a great shooting card. Um, so what's your favorite My Team card that you have used like after winning your tournament? Is it that Opal Larry, or is there any other card that you like even better?
Yeah, that's interesting. I would say, I mean, the my favorite card just because I know all the animations, I know the in and outs of the fadeaways is Larry Bird.
Okay.
So yeah, that is my favorite card. But if I would have to choose a new one just to go away from that I didn't have on my previous team, like you say, I already had the Bird, so I would say that D Wade, bro. That D Wade, that Galaxy Opal D Wade, I feel like is I don't know. I don't know what it is from that card. I think it's the animations the card has that makes it a little bit special. And I love it. I mean, D Wade is one of my favorite players ever. So when I used that card, I felt like nobody could stop me. So that's definitely the card that comes to mind when I think about a new card I use after the whole tournament.
For sure, that card has 59 Hall of Fame badges. So you know that card is
Yeah,
OP. That card can do everything.
yeah,
Yeah, definitely one of my favorites too. Um, excuse me. Okay, so what are your goals now after winning that? Oh, one more. Once you won the tournament, what was the first thing you did with the money? Like the first thing you did, savings, investments, buying a home. What went through your mind, and what was the first thing you bought with it?
yeah. So from back home, I already thought about it. Like I was like, okay, I'm gonna use the money for my family. Anything that needs to be paid or needs to be done. I also thought about my brother, which is we were doing some stuff about him going to maybe use the money for school or something like that. But at the end of the day, everything worked out. We used a little bit of the money. Everything else just went to the savings. I'm grateful that there's nothing right now that I have to, there's nothing I have to over exaggerate or buy. I can just be patient with the money. I mean, I'm still young. My family has stuff, what they need. So I didn't want to waste the money on buying, not waste the money, but a lot of people, buy they get a car or they get something they
Right,
want.
right.
Me specifically, I just said, let me save them money for now. I'm still working with the league. I'm moving around, flying every time. I don't need a car. I don't need a place to stay right now because of my current job with the NBA 2K League. So just being patient with the money and saving it, and eventually, I already have some ideas and already some plans to invest. But for now, just use a little bit of the money and everything else, just save it, bro, for sure.
Awesome. That's great. That is awesome. Um, so what are your plans next? I know you're playing with Pacers Gaming right now. What else do you want to do that's NBA 2K related? Like, do you want to create your own content, or is there anything? What's next for Yomada?
Yeah, yeah. So ever since I started the whole 2K League stuff, I didn't really know much about what it was streaming, what it was Twitch, YouTube, all that. I didn't know. So I started learning and growing with the league. Eventually, this is my third year in the league, and I'm looking everywhere outside. I see the content creators like yourself and other guys doing some great stuff with the game. And I said, listen, I can just give it a try. I should have done it since the beginning, but eventually I didn't have the resources. But now I do. So I already have some plans coming into the third season. Thankfully, Pacers Gaming drafted me and gave me a help with the resources and stuff like needed, like webcams and monitors, stuff like that. So
Awesome.
yeah, definitely being a part of the league in the future, the most time I can, and eventually, like I'm doing right now, grow my content, grow my brand, my own channel, and grow that Twitch channel, and then translate it to maybe making YouTube videos. But yeah, I mean, I'm starting streaming, and I just want to grow in that and see how far it takes me. I know I have the knowledge of the game, and now I just need to incorporate a little bit of my personality with it, and hopefully people like what I do and the content I create, and do stuff like this. Collab with guys that are already doing it well, and eventually, hopefully, it works out. But yeah, that's something I had in my mind and something I'm working on, and hopefully in the future it keeps going.
Right. So I mean, that's awesome. Keep up that grind. And guys, his Twitch is right there on the screen right now. So go and check him out. keep up grinding. I know it's a long way, but you have already shown that you can do whatever you want, bro, when it comes to my team. So I congratulate you for that. I think that's
Thank
awesome.
you, man.
I think it's
Appreciate
awesome. Now, I wanna show my viewers, like, I wanted to do a gameplay with you. We're gonna be recording that pretty soon here.
Sir.
I don't have any expectations of beating you. However, I do want to show what I'm capable of, and at the same time, I want you to give me some tips so that I can also show my viewers, how they can get better. What makes top competition different from regular my teamers and content creators.
Yeah.
So you ready for that gameplay?
Yeah, man, I can't wait. I know I would not say that I'm gonna beat you like regardless. I haven't seen you play that much, so I don't really know much about gameplay wise, Chio Gohan. I know more about the content creator. But I know I heard some people say you got something, so I can't wait to see what you got, man. Just show
Well,
people a little bit of a show.
well, let's get it going. Yeah, that's gonna be awesome. Okay,
Alright.
Jomar. So for our last question here, and thank you for this interview. For our last question, it's less of a question. I just want you to send a message to your fans in Puerto Rico and any other Spanish-speaking country. So just go ahead in Spanish, say whatever you want, and go ahead.
So, bueno, para mis amigos, los que me apoyan, mi familia, muchas gracias. Sin ustedes yo no hubiera estado donde estoy. Ustedes son desde el principio los que estuvieron conmigo. Yo me nací, me crié allí en Puerto Rico y donde estuvieron todos ustedes, donde me apoyaron desde el principio. Quiero decirle a la comunidad latina de 2K que voy a estar creando contenido para ustedes y tratando de ayudarlos a ustedes también, que son bien importantes y muchos de ustedes me han escrito personalmente. Y sé que la comunidad de 2K latina es grandísima y tiene tremendo talento. So que gracias a todos ustedes, esperen un buen contenido y apoyo de mi parte y le agradezco todo el amor que me han dado. Muchas gracias.
Gracias, Boricua. That was awesome. Thank you, everyone, for watching. Thank you, Yomar, for being here in this interview. I had tons of fun, and we're getting ready for that gameplay, okay?
Yes, sir. All right, man. Appreciate it,
Okay.
man. Thank you.